And now we will discuss about creating and maintaining connections. How to maintain any new connection, how to create new connection, how to edit those connections. We will discuss about this. For example, if you are newly logging into SAP logon pad, then you need to create new connections for direct access of SAP system. Yeah, you will get one new button you can observe in SAP main window. So by clicking on new button, we can choose a new entry, choosing a system from the list. So like this, one next screen will come. Which system you need to select? You can select user specified system. By default, the first entry in the list, user specified system, is selected. All the system listed below are the user specified system option have been configured by your system administrator, and you are available for selection. Whatever the systems we are having in our business, those systems administrator will provide by default in this screen. In this case, only user specified system, one system only administrator activated this, so that's why we can see by default user specified system. If administrator give an option for selecting two systems, different systems, then it will display one more
One more
system.
icon of.
Yeah, one more icon, then only we can select the option here. And after that, when we click on next button, after that, we need to select connection type. Here we have two options: group server or and user specified application server. So we can select as per our requirement in this. And when coming to description, here we can enter the description of our system, like development, client, quality, production, sandbox, like that. And system ID will provided by administrator will provide the system ID. And server details, message server detail we will get from administrator. Group server details also we will get from administrator. And when we click on next, this network settings we need to do in next screen. This by default, it will come essentially name, maximum security settings available. This option by default it will SAP will take. No need to change anything in this screen. Directly we can go to next tab. And that after that, we can select the language. If you need to work any English, then we can select by default language as English. Many languages are available in this screen. So whatever the language, you need to display those SAP fields. So you can select the language whichever you.
Can
So then we can by in this way you can create new entry in connections. So we will do in SAP. First, you select connections and go to new tab. Click on new entry. When you click on new button, you will get this screen. Here, by default, user specified system it will display. By clicking on user specified system and click on next tab, so you will get this. As we discussed, we are having two types of connection types: custom application server and group server selection. If we select custom application server, then we need to enter description. ECC and application server. So before creating any connection, we should have the information about application server details, instance number, and system ID. These we should know, then only we can create connection. So for application server, I am having .9 and instance number 11. These details will provided, administrator will provide these details. Okay. So when you enter these details, application server and instance number, system ID, then you click on next. So this network settings, oh, by default it will select, and click on next. Here you will get the language tab. You can select the languages from this drop down. Whatever the language you want, you can select. If you select a default, then English will come automatically. So and then you need to click on finish. Then the whatever the connection you added, here you can see in this connections list. This we added just now, we added this connection. If you double click on this connection, sorry, I think we entered wrong survey group server details. Yeah, like this we can create the connection. If you want to if you want to do any changes in this connection, then select this connection and click on edit option. Then you will get the screen to change the details. Okay, if you want to change do any changes like this, you can change. For example, if you want to delete this any connection, so select the connection and click on this delete option. So then you will delete the, you can delete. For example, if I want to delete this connection, so select this SAP connection and click on delete option. So system will ask whether you need to delete the entry, really you want to delete, like that. So if you click on yes, then the connection will be deleted. Like that we can delete the. So if you want, and just now we created this connection, if you double click on this connection, then system will ask client details. By default client ID it will show. If you want to change, you can change the client details, and you need to enter user ID, and you need to enter password. Initial, whenever you are logging into first time, then administrator will provide one password. So first time you will provide the that password, and once you click on enter, then it system will ask to change your password. So from next time onwards, you can log in with your latest password. So like this you can, we can create new connections. Okay,
Okay.
did you understand, Viresh? So now we discussed how to create new connection, how to change, edit new
Hmm.
connections, and how to delete the connections.
Yes.
So we are having two connections types, right? Two connection types, right? Custom application server
So
and group server.
hmm.
So if administrator will provide group server details, then we can select group server and we can create connection. If administrator provided custom application server details, then we can select custom application server as connection type, and we can create new connection.